Not enough input. That's fine. We've got stupid amounts of medicine now, though. Right, we need to set this one up. I'm tempted to say import. I really am. We've got importing wood. I could import stone, but honestly, I don't think we need to with this one. We've got more than enough wheat flour. You know what? Actually, I don't think there is anything else we need to import. I think this one could just be an export. We can change it to import later if we feel the need. Alright, so with that, let's go ahead and export any excess. Yeah, let's export the excess leather. Let's be honest. It's just clogging up our inventory. If we've got more than 500 leather, then we just don't need it. So just get rid of it. Alright. Tailor, I would like you to have a better weaving machine. Well, we'll make 20 clothes now per 10 leather, which is really good, I must say. Very, very nice indeed. That's true, actually. I could import clay. Yeah, we'll import clay up to 500. That will allow us to set up a brick kiln, at the very least. And from here, we'd be able to start upgrading a bunch of items. And it's not the best way of doing it, certainly, but it is a way of doing it. Iron mine, clay pit, furniture workshop, we don't need that. I'm going to rotate this. The winery, don't need it. The brewery, I wouldn't mind taking. Agricultural wildcard, and if we're going to be bringing in the clay, may as well grab the potter. It would improve people's happiness, so... Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be reasonable. Okay. So with that, let's pop down another brewer. This one can live... Oh, it doesn't quite fit in perfectly anymore. There's a shame. All good things must come to an end eventually, I guess. We'll have this one... I'm not going to get rid of the orange tree, though. I'll get rid of this orange tree instead. But there we go. We'll go with orange cider. We can then export that. I would like another bakery. Can't quite fit it in Baker's Lane anymore, which is truly sad. But I can fit it in here. Once again, wood-fired. At this point, we can pop the potter over by the brick kiln. Makes a lot of sense to me. And we don't want to pop it too close to where we've grown the trees, though. So we'll have it there instead. And that actually works out quite nicely. I like it. I like it a lot. Mintums, thank you very much for the Prime, mate. Can't believe it's been 16 months. Unable to stay for long, but take care and stay safe, folks. I'll take care of yourself as well. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. And Kitsa, hello, mate. Thank you very much for the 13th month of support. Unlucky for some, but for us, it is a very wonderful number, in my opinion. There's quite a lot about 13 as a number of some power, in fact. Unlocked paper maker. Would you like to buy a paper maker? Well, kind of, yes, actually. This should help. Takes a lot of wood to play with, though. So, Let's not set it up there. Let's perhaps set it up over here. Away from the homes, but close enough to a couple of things. Have it just there. Let's make sure these homes have a decent amount of insulation. This one is set up correctly. Make sure it can work well. I would like another one as soon as we can get it. For now, we're just going to have to wait. I will upgrade all of these that we can, because it does help to have them fully upgraded. Yeah, efficiency 230%. It's pretty amazing, actually. Did that brewer have an option to brew mushrooms, Aavak? Embrace your dwarf and make some plump helmet wine. Oh, did it? Really? Oh, it did. How marvellous! We shall. The plum helmet wine shall flow. I completely missed that. Thank you very much for spotting that for me. Oh, complete wild card? I think so, yes. Now the question here is what we want to use. People are leaving the town because they're homeless. No, I could build more. I suppose. And indeed we should. Very well. Yeah, let's go ahead and build a couple more homes over here then. By a couple, I clearly mean a lot. Because if we're going to build them, we may as well build a lot of them. There you go. That should help out quite a lot. Got 18 labourers, 16 builders, and 97 employed peeps. Not too bad. Speed things up a little bit. Right, the brickmaker's kiln is there. Upgraded specialised tools. Where is the potter? More workers, please. Improved kiln, please. And upgrade... Well, no, we don't need potter town. But this should start producing some nice nice items for us. As for this wild card, I think we're actually going to use it for all it's worth to just go get another warehouse. Pop the warehouse there. Now soon we're going to be able to start building and upgrading locations with bricks, which is going to be amazing. Hunter Lodge Candle Maker, no. Mine Wildcard, no, we don't need that. Fruit Gatherer, no. We've got enough fruit coming through for the time being. Another brewer with the brickworks, another potter, a tailor. We're not getting through our leather as fast as we could. Those clothes would certainly... Yeah, we're actually not getting through enough of the tanning process, so let's go ahead and grab that. I really do wish that you could have these on angled, but alas. Alas is not to be. Can I build one over here? Yes, I can. Okay, well... I guess putting it over there. I mean, it doesn't really make the most sense, but I'm alright with that. At that point, we won't need to be exporting leather anymore. Because I imagine we'll get through it. Hello, Bowtie Biffa. How you doing, mate? I could upgrade the town hall again. You're quite right, Sumi. Aavak, is there any particular reason you're building houses in 2x2 blocks? Is there a benefit in doing that instead of, say, 2x5 blocks? There is a... Well, you sort of can and sort of can't. Let me pause it a moment. The maximum side-by-side benefit you can get for adjacency to homes is 3. At this point, each home has got a 2x2. So I'm not sure if it works diagonally, but if it does work diagonally, then this is the optimum connection. If it only works orthogonally, then it's still 2. Whereas like a 2x3, for example, the middle one will get the bonus. And then every one more than that, the middle ones will get the maximum bonus. But if it's orthogonally, diagonally as well as orthogonally, then this will give me the best bang for buck out of it. We want actually another frugality book. I know, right? Crazy. But since we've just built another tailor, I would actually like that quite a lot. Alright, new research. We are into Era 5. Deep Water Embark allows claiming coastal provinces across the sea. 200% cost penalty applied to claim/attack through deep water. We are absolutely going for this. This is going to enable me to claim lands very far away. Anywhere that we can get to along the coast, we can claim with that. Cromerific. Ooh, I learned a new word today. Which new word was that? Now that we're actually producing brick, I can start upgrading the homes with brick. But I'm going to allow it to build up a little bit more first. I don't recall if there were any homes, any benefit other than popping it in these buildings, but sharing is caring. Agriculture wildcard and industry wildcards, absolutely worth taking. I bet orthogonally. Orthogonal is one I haven't heard before. Oh, okay. You win, Bowtie Biffa. I'm not sure what you win, but I'm certain you do. Is this a multiplayer game? Yes, you can absolutely play this in multiplayer. You can absolutely play this in multiplayer. I haven't, so I couldn't tell you how good it is in multiplayer, but you can definitely do it. I'm not sure we're going to be able to compete against how fast we are producing oranges, which is an interesting place to be. I think we're going to start working from here with the bricks, but we'll wait on that one for a moment. We could get one more baker, perhaps, but honestly, I think the forest is the one that I want. So that we can get another forester over here. Chopping away. Right about there. There we go. And I would like you to cut and plant. Prioritize planting non-fruit trees. Cut any tree. So between the two of them, they should keep this area relatively free of trees. Now, as for the industry wildcard, not sure on that one. Could go with a paper maker, as it would allow us to upgrade a couple of buildings. For example, I could upgrade this We're honestly just waiting on the brick is the main thing. Plus 30% productivity. Very much desired. Now, got to produce 500 pottery. I'd also like to make our people happier as well. Card removal, absolutely. Wild card, I don't need another industrial wild card, but card removal, 100%. Let us get rid of something else that we never use, and that is going to be the Archer Barracks. It's just not going to be one of the cards that we have in our deck. Okay. And on that note, we are then going to build a marketplace if we can find it. Oh, you can, oh, of course, you can still get it through the wildcards, yeah. Right, a marketplace down here would be very nice indeed. I could place it up here and it would hit all of the homes down the bottom. I could just squeeze it in there just to be annoying, but no. I think what we'll do is we'll just claim this one fairly easily and mark it in this spot right there, or perhaps a little bit further along actually. I want to grab as many of these as I can. That hits quite a few, but I think this one is a better position. Sure. There we go. That is going to make supplying these homes much easier. And the warehouse... Oh, really? Really? This game is having a chuckle at my expense. Yeah, a tavern would be a really good move. But, as was requested, let's go ahead and upgrade this. Plus 10% to industrial production. Our town is now level 5, and look at that upgrade! This is now the highest level the town can be. And it has become a little fort. But glorious, in my opinion. Ultra glorious. How are we doing for medicine? Yeah, we've got loads now. We're quite actively producing medicine at this point. We have used a lot of building materials recently, though. Would love to get an efficient furnace if we can get up to the correct number of bricks. How's our pottery doing? It's doing reasonably well. I wish you could set production targets. That would actually be quite useful. That wasn't quite fast enough there. Kidnapper don't need. Library, well... Sure, we'll grab the library as well. I'm not going to grab the school just yet, though. Because this is actually difficult built into place and get much bang for buck out of. Place it over here. There we go. As the service wildcard, a tavern would be fantastic. Right next to the marketplace. I'll hit quite a few people, or down here we'll hit... This one will hit more. Let's put the tavern right there. There we go. That should lift many, many spirits. Do I have a tavern? Yes, I do. Oh no, that's a home. Never mind. I fancy we want another home over here, though. Let's go ahead and pop that down. I'd also like to claim this province so that we've got access to chop the trees down in there. At this stage, I feel fairly good about our growth. We will hit the 200 population pretty soon, honestly. Got 38 available spaces in houses of level 4. As for the plump helmet production, let's upgrade that. Fast malting as well. Got a decent amount of beer being produced at this stage. I would like to make sure that we've got more workers in the markets because they're having now to travel fairly far. Haven's doing okay. Library's doing alright. We could probably be doing better with the coal than we are, if I'm honest. Agriculture wildcard is always useful. Don't need anything else there. And 200 people now call your metropolis a home. Bling bling! How's your jewelry get more happiness? Or coal pipeline. Plus 30% productivity for smelters if the town has more than 1,000 coal. Not happening. Really not. Absolutely not going to be happening. So, honestly, of these, the one most... Well, I was going to say the one most likely for us to get is probably productivity, but we are actually not that far away from being able to get gemstones. The question then is whether I need gold as well in order to make use of that. That is a tricky one. What do you think, chat? Bling bling or productivity? Now, I'll make it a little bit easier for you. Once we've got paper and we're making a lot of it, we can just make these. We can literally... Paper goes into a building, out comes a book of our choosing. These you can't make. Still, though, to put this in, to actually make use of this, we would have to get rid of something in here. So, perhaps homebrew could go? Because that, after some point, we're just not going to need any more science. Happiness is always useful. Bling bling it is. Okay. We'll keep homebrew for now. The bank allows us to get more money out of level 2 houses. Theatre increases visitors' fun. Visitors must live in a level 2 house. And Knights Barracks or extra house income. I say go for extra house income on this one. And down here, we want to upgrade the tailors. Both of them fully. There we go. And at this stage, I'm going to say we no longer need to be selling off our leather. Instead, we can look to shift... Honestly, our clothing. We'll get a lot of money for it, too. I'm going to say we can shift it down to 250. For the time being, that seems reasonable. Right. Now, with the research that we have, I should be able to just claim a province. I can't go inland, but I can go for anywhere that's along the coast. Which means that I can now get my own clay, if 'tis my wish. And I think 'tis. Because this is along the coastline, I should be able to take it, and that gives me access to a river. It also gives me access to coal, which I could send back via a long road through territory that I don't control. But honestly, at this point, I've got so much money, I could just build my way over there if I wanted to. See, that's incredibly expensive, whereas if I just went up there through a bunch of provinces that I kind of want to grab anyway, I would still get access. Like, at this point, I feel that the game starts to break down a little bit. Because we are hopelessly, stupidly wealthy. There's not much that's going to slow us down at this stage. Maybe wood. If I'm not perfectly honest. Wood will probably still be an issue for me. These peeps are having to travel reasonably far in order to gather materials, so I'm actually going to give them a bit of an upgrade. More workers in my paper maker. Also, better process. That'd be grand. Five wood goes in, 22 paper comes out. Seems reasonable. Yeah, I think we're just going to buy our way up to the river. In this province. Do we have enough homes? Let's make sure we've got enough homes first. Easily expand this little area for us. Surface wildcard would be useful. Another warehouse. Always warehouses. There will never be a time where a warehouse is not absolutely essential. Perhaps we should just go for some houses around here. We can still fit them in. Well, there, here, here, and here. I was so tempted to make a diagonal road there just because I could. Alright, extra house income is a go. We could now go for a theatre if we wanted to. Could also look back and grab some other things as well. Cheap rerolls, plantation unlocked farm crops for grape, cocoa, cotton. Don't think those are strictly important. Logistics office. Haul specified resources from within the radius to its delivery target in 50 unit bulk. So this would be what we would use to move resources across a vast distance efficiently. Do we really need the money? We don't. Let's go for the theatre. Quest complete. 500 pottery. Master Potter. Potters gain 20% efficiency. I don't need Master Potter. You really don't. Not as a global item, anyway. Maybe as something else. But absolutely, positively not for global. I could go for the school at this point, but undecided on that one. I think we'll save that for... There we go, anyway. I think we'll save that spot for the theatre, potentially. We can, though, continue to expand these fairly happily. Continue to automate the process of moving materials around. Oh, so beautiful. More games like this need diagonal roads, oh my lord. Let's get all these upgraded. We're not going to put bricks down there, though. We've unlocked the Inventor's Workshop. Would you like to buy the Inventor's Workshop card? Yes. because the Inventor's Workshop generates science points in using wood as an input. And initially, or rather for now at the very least, this will allow us to rather rapidly flesh out our science. And once that's all done, we can get rid of science buildings altogether. How many labourers have we got now? 47 labourers, man. It's rather impressive, really, when you think about it. I am starting to get worried that we haven't been working on food for a long while, but we've been growing our population almost endlessly. I'm concerned about that. Quite concerned. I'm going to go for another baker. Actually, no. No, I won't. And we'll get this, the agricultural card back. I think another gatherer is the way to go. Or possibly even a hunter. I'll have to see. Do we have many animals over here, I wonder? We've got a lot of animals over here, so we could pop down another hunter.